Superflat is known for its nothing. So I'm building the ultimate starter base, creating a bunch of different builds to make the land a bit more comfortable, beginning on day 1. Okay, Superflat, day 1. This slime guy already wants to eat me. That's all right, you can back up, sir. I'm gonna head over to this village over here if you don't mind. Now, right out the gate, what I remember from Superflat is I gotta hop village to village, oh, another village, in order to get some materials before I settle down somewhere. The restrictions of this world are insane, okay? We have nothing but villages to keep us going. Ooh, all right, get some iron armor going, get some gold, get some iron. Hey, Iron Golem, I need your help. Yeah, you take that thing on for me. Thank you very much. Oh, and I got Monster Hunter because I hit it first. That's not the only hunter I'll be, but for now, let's do the starter Minecraft thing and punch this tree. From there, I actually made an iron axe before anything else. There is no stone below me, so the beginning of this video differs a little bit, or a lot. Bloodthirsty? Yeah, I think maybe killing animals at random is probably bloodthirsty of me, but later these things will be useful to me. I'm hoping that killing some of these animals now will get me a good stockpile of meat so that when it comes time, I'll actually be able to do some Farmer's Delight stuff pretty early, so food will never be a want or a need again. Forgive me for this, but I'll spend a lot of the first few days looting villages, which requires a backpack, and there are only 3 ways to get string in this world. Off rip, that's cats, and I feel so bad about this one. Moving on to the next village, it was one and the same. Oh, onions. Hey, now that's actually insane. So we can get Farmer's Delight crops from the villages. Oh, that's so good. Okay. Hopefully we can find like tomatoes. All right, there they are. I doubt we'll be able to find rice, but there's a chance. There we go. Oh my word. Finally. I was killing cats for a reason. I mean, I feel bad about it, but there was a specific reason for it. Bang, we have a backpack, okay? I feel horrible that I had to do that, but I did. To end out day 1, I made an iron pickaxe before I got any stone at all, and then stole a villager's bedroom. Day 2, I make my way over to my 4th, 5th, village? I'm losing count already. Is that a squirrel? Brother, there ain't no trees out here. What you doing? There's also butterflies out here, which is strange. It's a little modded. There's a little fun stuff in here. Hopefully that'll help me throughout the 100 days so that I don't go crazy on this world. By the way, that is a serious thing that can happen. I know right now it seems fine. All I'm doing is stealing from the farms, looting chests, and taking away the town's protection. But later, this world begins to drive me mad. But that's way later. For now, I found my 2nd blacksmith. Ooh, rare iron helmet, an extra pickaxe, some more iron. All right, we're getting somewhere. We're getting the armor going. We need more blacksmiths though, that's for sure. Which means I just have to continue my travels, killing mobs, stripping away at any iron golem's dignity, and even stumbling upon some of the rarer villager buildings, like this librarian's house. More of these and we can get a level 30 enchant table just like that. Oh wait, villages do have water. I wonder if rice can spawn in them. Surely, right? We just need rice and I think cabbage? And then we'll have every crop. I'm planning on going until I find both of those. I should probably sleep at this upcoming village though, because it is getting dark and I don't want to be murdered. Do me a favor, hit that like button down below and subscribe to the channel. That way that won't happen to me. And that really helps me out a ton, especially if you're coming back on the regular. Why not subscribe? Hello, blacksmith. What do you have for me today? Ooh, epic iron helmet and we got some obsidian. Ooh, the epic iron is far better than the rare. Let me go to bed. Thank you. Oh, there's cabbage seeds. Okay, we'll add that to the list. We have cabbages now. We just need rice, which I think villages can have. Ooh, wait, mason. I can get mason villagers. I can get stuff like brick. Oh, literally I could because there's clay. Technically, yeah, all right. There's multiple masons here. That's actually so good. We can definitely make a bakery then. That would be sick. Oh, there's rice right here. Let's go. Okay, so we have, I believe that's everything we need for all of the Farmer's Delight stuff. However, outside of the food, I still need diamonds and preferably obsidian. I checked village after village, but wasn't running into many blacksmiths. It seems to be a lot rarer of a building than I remember. I actually had to begin scanning villages before heading to them. And if there was no sign of a blacksmith, what was the point in going? Which actually did end up working out in my favor. Ooh, boots. All right, we're 3/4 now. Not too shabby indeed. Yet somehow, after traveling for 3 days, I hadn't crossed paths with a single diamond. Okay, everything should be burning, which is good, because look at all these skeletons over here. Easiest materials of my life. I don't want to keep running, but I just kind of have to. I gotta keep going till I find like all of the things that I need at once. I need obsidian, I need diamonds, and then I need every type of animal in one village. Hopefully that last one comes at the very end. Lady Luck doesn't seem to like me though, or just loves my suffering, because my 4th ever blacksmith was abysmal. And we can forget about my 3rd goal, finding a village with all of the right animals, because I'll be after the diamonds and obby forever. Shocker, starting out day 5, I was scouting out more villages, and honestly, I'm out of luck. I kept clearing out iron golems and workstations where I went to feel a little bit of anything, but I wasn't convinced blacksmiths had ever existed. Maybe I'm just making them up. Maybe the last however many minutes of this video hasn't been real. There's never been a blacksmith. We're all just simultaneously hallucinating. Oh, and don't get me started on what village we're on. I lost count after 5. If I were to guess, maybe in the few dozen range. But day 6 had a chance to change all of it as we spotted one. Okay, I see a blacksmith. We have a chance. And then we've got cows over there. All right. Do we have any other animals in this village? Could we hypothetically stay here if this blacksmith has what we need? Probably not. I only see a pen for cows. Not even a pen, just cows out here. Oh, well, there's piggies and nothing. Did I just find the stronghold? Okay. All right. So we just found the stronghold. Should I head over there? That might have diamonds, actually. Hold on. Oh, there's diamonds in here. And more obsidian. Ooh, and an iron sword. You know what? I kind of do need that, actually. Ooh, and a saddle. Oh, that would be so good for us. Wait, a saddle? Are there horses here? I didn't even think about that. Okay, we have 3 diamonds. We have the obsidian. Oh, my word, run away. And now we can actually get a horse as well. But first, I think I should head over to that thing after I kill a couple of things. Finding the stronghold so early was definitely interesting. However, I knew almost right away that we should live close for when I do want to take on the dragon. Ooh, you know, we do have some chests in here. Very nice. I love how I made I Spy before, like, breeding animals or planting a seed. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, all right. That was a pretty good chest. That was, oh, there's a skeleton knight guy. Nope, no, you can go that way. Good luck, sir. I'm sure he's fine. The other chests weren't as good, but the library was fire. What do we got in this chest? We got, ooh, that is a dang good book if I've ever seen one. Holy. However, after getting down, I realized all I need to do now is find a place to live, a village to settle in with all of the different animal types. That is my very last goal. So I begin scouring the animal population of villages close by. Okay, so the only thing in this village we're missing is the pigs and are there 2 blacksmiths? Is that even possible? Wait, what? I've never seen that. Oh my goodness gracious. Day 8, I traveled to what I could only hope would be the very last village for pigs. This time, finding both not only pigs, but cows and a lot more villagers here. We're also rocking the mod carry-on, so for any of the other animals that I'm missing, I can just pick them up and bring them here at any time. If you want to play the worlds exactly like I do, or even on this world yourself, head on over to my Patreon. There you can find the world download, seed, and mod pack attached, plus some other goodies if you're interested. I've linked it all down below in the description. It had been decided this will be our new home. The very first thing I want to do is have a centralized pen for animals. That way we have all of them in one spot. We'll also probably need some kind of our own base setup. So, there, that's home. Then let me grab these guys and bring them over. Hello. Okay, if I didn't have carry-on, this would have been pretty bad, to be honest, but we do. So I can bring the cows over and make all of the other pens. After the cows were settled in, I made 3 more various sized pens that I had to fill. First came the pigs. As they were local, it made my job a whole lot easier. The chickens were just a ways out from the village, but not near as far as the final mob. Yep, we're both existing just looking at chicken butt, aren't we? Since night had caught up with me, I had to wait till the morning of day 10 to book it to the previous village. However, an unexpected turn of events made my walk a bit easier. Come on, horsey, love me. Come on, horsey, love me. Eventually, you're gonna love me. Eventually, we're gonna be friends. Yay! Okay, now let's go get these sheep, or see if we can. I don't think I'll be able to while I'm on the horse. Okay. Oh my word, it works. This is gonna be so much faster now. I say faster, but it did still take a while. With bull sheep joining the cause, we had our starter base. My next mission were the farms, which I thought should be stuck right next to the animals. However, there was a weird house in the way, so I just moved it. I just do that now. There was a permit involved. Not entirely sure if it was for demolition or if I was supposed to repaint. Either way, the house is gone. As for the main thorn in my side, the path blocks. Can't hoe these, so I had to go around breaking and replacing all of them. That way we could have an even farm. There we go, nice and flat land. What I'm thinking is we set up some farms, some individual farms, probably just the size that a water bucket can go out. So here, then we would put a water bucket down and then do 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll have this for wheat, carrots, potatoes, cabbage, tomatoes. Rice we'll have to flood, but we can still do a 9x9 of water for that. So we'll go ahead and put a slab and then a torch Then we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4 over, and this is where we'll place another one. Hey guys, so yeah, there are things called zombies out here, and they try and eat y'all. So, what building would be the best centralized location? Oh, this big one over here probably, right? We could put everyone in here. This would work. Oh my word, it's the double library. Ooh, free books, free lecterns as well, and then we'll put all of the village's beds in here. Taking away sleep wasn't the goal, but if I ruin some dreams by cramming them all into one building, I'm okay with that. If these guys end up dying, then the whole point of basing in a village goes out the window. Back to last night's work, I had more farms to hoe out. Down? What do you hoe? All right, that's 4 done. So we'll have our carrots over here, potatoes over here, and then we got our wheat over here, and we'll put tomatoes right over here. All right, now we need onions, cabbage, beetroot, and rice left. I hoed again. Still don't know how to say this any better, but just go with it. The rice field, however, was a bit different, requiring me to shave into the tiny earth we have, then place in a bunch of water and my lack thereof of seeds. Okay, the rice will go in this field. The beetroot will go in this field. The onions can go over here. We've got a lot of these, and our 5 cabbage seed can go over there. Nice. So we have all of our farms going. We have all of our animals going. Speaking of, I do need to feed them. No, this is not what we're doing. It's nighttime. You're going over to the beds over there. How far away are those beds? They can't be that far. Okay, if I do that, you should be able to find the bed. Yeah, they didn't listen. I just spend my nights slowly guiding villagers to their new home. Somehow, I just knew they wouldn't be cooperative. Okay, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 villagers, and I'll definitely be able to breed them to get more. We've got an iron golem protecting them even, which is awesome. And I do have to light up the area because otherwise that's gonna happen. But to me, look at him go. He's running for his life. Here, I'll help him. Oh, there are monsters nearby. Never mind. Day 13, we have big goals in mind. Outside of bone mealing some of the lesser growing plants, in specific rice, I went around chopping down all of the trees in the village. Is it deforestation? Actually, no, I don't think so. There's not really a forest here, so how could it be deforestation? We're in Superflat. Of course, this is 100% legal. Get off my back, Johnny Law. With saplings in hand, I went behind my farms and planted down rows of oak, far enough apart so that, of course, whenever they grow, I can still profit from the sapling. Don't want to run out. As for the lighting, I smelted up some logs into charcoal and had my manufactured torches. I might be the problem with the environment. Hopefully those trees will grow. In the meantime, I want to start planning out my base. The trees are a big part of that, but so are villagers. I think one of the main things I'm gonna need a lot of is stone, and we do have a lava bucket, which means I can start on a crude cobblestone generator. By crude, I mean the literal bottom of the barrel. The one that 12-year-old me on Skyblock after watching a tutorial on how to not make obsidian. I'd also love to give proper voice over here, but like, I don't know, I'm kind of mining. What insights can I give you? I'm gonna sit here until my pickaxe breaks. Like, what is that, dude? Move on. Okay, all right, one epic pickaxe got me math amount of gold. Gold? Cobblestone. That's, you know what? That's something at least. Here, let's add this to it. We have a decent amount. We're gonna need a lot more though. Hey, so it's me again, and I made a new pickaxe, and now I don't know what to do. I mined cobble. I don't know. Day 16, I harvested our tree farm for the first time. I'm already aware that I'm gonna need a tremendous amount of oak for our builds, but also for villager trades. It's sort of a double-edged sword when I gather wood. On the other end of things, I wanted to go to the nether, and without a flint and steel, my lava bucket was my only heat source. All right, this setup, there's 3 possible ways for it to catch fire. I think this should work. So I'm just gonna wait and continue doing farming activities. Hopefully that works eventually. It took way longer than I had predicted. Doing some farming in the meantime, I thought when I looked back, the portal would be lit. I was wrong. I was very, very wrong. So I reworked the design for the portal. We're in desperate need of the nether to progress. I mean, I guess we could work without it, but like, I really need to do cheap villager trades. There we go. The portal's been lit. Oh my word, it could be, this is not good. Oh my goodness. This is not what I wanted at all. This is terrifying. All right, well, I'm a little nervous. The fact that we just spawned into a bastion is crazy. We're also kind of in the middle of a lava lake, which is, again, really bad. This may be the worst spawn of all time. Okay, you know, we can work with it, I think. Where's the... Oh, up there, I think, are the chests. I'm gonna go for the loot. I don't really care. I'm gonna attempt it. I gathered extra blocks and swatted away the terrible foes in order to get my prize. Ooh, food, upgrade template, some iron. Okay. Upgrade template's pretty good. We got the Spelunker potion, some netherite scrap, block of iron, extra obsidian, and that's pretty much it. Yeah, that's like the only useful thing here. Well, you know what? Obviously, this could be a little bit better. Frick off, sir. Yeah, hurt yourself. Ooh, fortress over there. Okay, we need to head that way. How on earth do I get there? It took a sec, but my main plan was to just mine up the top of the bastion and build diagonally until I happened upon land. All I can say is that we made it. Not that it's the safest bridge ever, but who cares? All right, before I go over there, there is an inside. Hello, inside. I need the wart. Oh, wait, do I need the wart? I actually don't think I do. You know what I do need? I need brown mushrooms. Oh, no, wait, I need sugar. How am I gonna get sugar in this world? Ooh, diamonds. How on earth am I gonna get sugar? Tis future me's problem. For now, I headed for the blazes, who were being guarded by very, very annoying archers. All I wanted was to farm up their rods as fuel. I am not making this easier on myself. With only my life flashing before my eyes a few times, I was able to make it out with the goods. I'd say the fortress itself was scary, but like, what is this bridge? The walk home is totally worse. What if a ghast just shot at it? I'd be dead. We're back. Okay, I can make most of it. I just need to figure out how to get sugarcane in this world. I'll figure that out tomorrow. Hey, it's me, Tomorrow Guy, and my luck speaks for itself. Ooh, he got spruce. Hold on, sir. Hold on. This is why we collect emeralds. This is why we steal them. Steal them from the villagers. Okay, I got 11 emeralds. Technically, I only need 1 sugarcane. So I'm gonna buy 2 spruce saplings and hope that we get enough to do big trees soon. Sir, you are the goat. You are the absolute goat. Can I have you, actually? I'm gonna see if this guy despawns or not, but I'm gonna put him inside the villager area. In my professional opinion, he shouldn't despawn, but I really don't know what type of mob he's classified as, so we're just gonna leave him there. Anyway, oh wait, I should get that sand from him, shouldn't I? That's the only way I make bottle. Oh my word, that guy is the goat. Now that I think about it, I need that for bottles. Yay. Where's the Wandering Trader? Yo, what up, man? I'm gonna need some glass. I'm gonna get some more saplings as well. This is the best Wandering Trader I've ever seen, by the way. I just realized he had sugarcane, sand, and spruce saplings. And if you didn't have seeds, he had seeds. That guy's a goat. Okay. Taking the sand, I planted the 1 sugarcane we had at the only water attraction in the village. Next, the spruce trees had to be spaced out in a proper order, away from all of the other trees, because of like cross-contamination or something. Then I did a bit of extra stick trades so I could afford more from the wandering villager. Okay, so with the fermented spider eye, alongside the brown mushrooms, which are, here we go. And then we need 1 sugarcane to have grown by now, and of course it hasn't, so we're gonna have to take one of the original pieces, turn that into sugar, craft up our fermented spider eye, fill these bad boys with water, put them inside here with the fermented spider eye. We need a blaze powder thing, bang. There we go. Now it'll cook it up, and putting this in here will give us splash potions of weakness. Now if we take this, with the insane amount of gold that we do not have, we can make zombified villagers. Okay, you know what? We're gonna have to hold off on that process, which is fine because last night I didn't even get through all of the trees. Oak is lovely. I mean, I wouldn't let it break my axe if it wasn't, but there is another wood we need to worry about, and that's spruce. Looking good, spruce, baby. Once we get all of these down, we should have plenty of saplings to make the 2x2 spruce farm. 25 saplings. That is plenty. Now it's gonna turn the grass an ugly color, but it doesn't really matter because we're not building here. Like, we're using this village as a home base to eventually build over that way. And I can say with pure confidence that we're moving forward with that soon. These mega spruce trees will lead us there. However, I was getting hungry, and the farms weren't exactly feeding me. Well, not until I turned it into real meals. Stick, steak, tomato, onion, barbecue on a stick. Heck yeah. But that was only 1, enough to get me full in the moment. I'd wait a bit and craft up some more delicious barbecue. Speaking of food, our rice, the most important crop, still wasn't growing, so I helped it out by using the rest of my bone meal on it. All right, a brand new day and new spruce has grown. We're gonna use this in order to get trades going with our big man in campus, the Fletchers. I can proudly say after another use of an axe, we have another 3+ stacks of logs. Hello, villagers. Oh, good. The Wandering Trader's still here. He won't restock, though, yeah? Okay. I'm gonna do trades with you, sir. Sorry for my jumping. I have the ability to move around when I'm in GUI, like these things. So whenever I hit the space button in order to return emeralds or sticks to that spot there, makes me jump. It's very annoying, but it happens. There we go. All 4 Fletchers are now in their actual trades, and then we got Mason guys here. So I'm just gonna do all the brick in the world and all the brick in the world. So this is good. We have brick. That's a material we can build out of. Number 2, chiseled stone. Not interested in that one, if I'm being completely honest, but I guess I'm gonna have to buy some of it to upgrade these guys. But we got polished andesite and polished diorite, along with polished diorite. I mean, diorite's not bad. We need like calcite or regular diorite to pair with it though. Otherwise it's gonna look pretty bad. Unfortunately, the block variants that I was granted were pretty subpar. However, there is one surefire block that we can use for all of our builds, and that's stone. Yeah, I was trying to hype us up for more mining cobble all night. I'm sorry. Day 25, I want an iron farm. My tools keep breaking, and I'd like to make some legendary ones. Along with that, though, iron is a great trade with blacksmiths, toolsmiths, and armorsmiths. How wide of a radius can the villagers spawn an iron golem in? That's my only concern, because what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna take these shovels and I'm gonna path block all of this area. And if I do that, iron golems can't spawn on path blocks. And then they'll be forced to spawn wherever I want them to. Look, me doing whatever this is called, pathing, I guess, will not be the last time you see this. But in the case of the iron golems, it seemed like the most effective strategy for such a large area. Okay, in order for this to work, I need a librarian. So let's make one. We have lecterns. We have some emeralds. Oh, shoot. You know what? I need to collect some more emeralds. Hello, villagers. I don't know if any of you need a job. Actually, I do think they're all locked in right now, except this guy is so strange. He doesn't have a job, and for some reason, he thinks he does. Like, go out there and find your job. Go ahead. Go find your job, bud. Yep. Over to the... Oh, wow, it's gone, isn't it? Shocker. This stupid idiot. Hold on, you know what? You're gonna come in this house with me. Nope, you're not leaving. You're becoming this guy. He never became that guy. I don't know why I tried. Maybe it was just my attitude, but I blame it on him. Either way, after trading sticks for emeralds and becoming wealthier as a whole, only then was Frank willing to do some trades with me. Wait, was he just a gold digger this whole time? Prod 4 for 15 emeralds. You know what? That's a pretty good trade. We'll take those books from you. I don't know how that could get better. Take a couple of those, take a couple of these. That's not good. I'm already out of emeralds. You are one expensive mother yucker, my friend. To finish out my night, I recouped some of my losses by cutting down more spruce and ripping off that of Frank's kin. Day 27, I was feeling good because with enough capital, I could finally afford the glass for my iron farm. Shoot. Oh, wow. What an amazing villager, by the way. But I think glass is supposed to be here. You know, maybe I'm wrong. Can I buy the Unbreaking books? I can buy the Unbreaking 1 book for more of it. All right, I'll do 2 Unbreaking 1 books and just toss them. I don't need those. Glass? Oh, shoot. Does he not sell glass? Apparently, I got the one villager who doesn't want to sell me glass, which is majorly unfortunate because that's like the one thing I need right now. This guy here. I need him to no longer be this. I need him to turn it up. Yup. Okay. Oh, sharp fire for 27 emeralds is really good, but I want mending right now. Like a really cheap mending trade would be good, or honestly anything really, really cheap would be nice. 73 and a half clicks later. 13 for mending, pretty good. Yet I still lack the emeralds to upgrade him. No, that doesn't mean I went back to the spruce farm to gather more sticks for Fletcher trades. You have no proof. Drums begin to echo in the distance. Now the last time I heard that, a bunch of stuff spawned on me. Let's not do that. I just want to play my video game. Oh no. From the north? Where am I at right now? Oh no. Oh no, my base is north. Uh-oh. Oh no. I don't know what to do. I'm not ready for this. I don't have the ability to be ready for this. Okay, well, apparently this is wave 1 of whatever this mob horde rush thing is. So if I just beat this horde up, then they might leave me alone. Wave defeated. Oh, good. There's just gonna be more. Hey, I don't know what mod this is, but someone tell future me to get rid of it. Comment that below so I remember for future videos. What the? What is that guy? There's a tank? It's like an iron golem. Oh, I gotta stay away. Dude, there's so many things. Tank down. That guy was surprisingly easy, except there's a lot more pretty much everywhere. Cerberus! Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh! No, No, not that house. Anyone but that house. Okay, so look, I'm not exactly proud of it, but I may or may not, again, no proof, have cowered away in a house rage baiting the dog until its death. Like, what else am I supposed to do? These waves are crazy. They have like a clearly doping skeleton on their team. Tell me I'm done. Thank you. Oh my word. They messed up my farms. I ran through so many things for this. And I guess I got a wither skeleton skull. What did I get? I got the soul of a wolf horse sniffer, cloth, bandages, and a siphon book. I hate everything. None of that was worth it. After being derailed for so long, I was shocked the villagers were still up for trades, but apparently riches do not sleep. Okay, now this should be a glass trade. That's all I need. Are you kidding me? I'm getting so sick of not getting the glass that I need. It's really annoying. Is there another way that I can make this iron farm without the glass, maybe? How could I do it? How could I do it? You know, what if trapdoors worked in some capacity? Say we made a bunch of trapdoors, just a lot of them. And then, okay, so realistically, we need to have the zombie directly in the middle. All right, zombie go here. Yeah. And then what if we just make this the room? Okay, we do this and then make a way to get in here. We need 3 beds. Should be pretty easy to get. We have sheep after all. Surely this works, right? And then the villagers kind of just run around because they're like, oh no, a zombie. Well, actually, no, this wouldn't work because then the villagers would get too close to him unless, wait, what if we did this? And then villagers couldn't get in here. Oh, but if they slept in here, shoot, this is the hardest thing I ever have to come up with. I hate iron golem things because they never work for me. If I actually set them up the way they're supposed to, they don't work. That is true. That happens to me almost every time. However, this time, I thought of a concept that might just work. If I stick the zombie in a corner and have a wall or like a fence or a trapdoor, literally anything, in front of him, then it might trick the villagers into sleeping and spawning an iron golem. I just ran with the idea, hoping that it would work, and built the spawning platform anyway. Just a layer of cobble so that the golems can spawn with a ring of walls all around to keep them in. Of course, the water and lava are added last so the golems flow into their eventual demise. Realistically, this should work. That should spawn in iron golems. They can't spawn anywhere else. Let's make sure of that. And then all we need in here is, well, other than light, thankfully I have lanterns on me, is a zombie and the villagers. How do I get the zombie in here, though? Okay, can we get a zombie with the ability to pick something up? Oh, that guy right there. That guy will work. He's already holding something. Will he go into here with me? Okay, all right. I can't even get in there. Try again. Ooh! What a clutch play! I have no idea if this will work, and since it's future me talking, I already know what happens. But me knowing that I'm half wrong with this design didn't stop past me from putting the villagers in anyway. An iron golem has spawned, but I do think that they need the ability to sleep, don't they? Like, if I were to put, I don't know, that there, then they kind of get the ability to sleep, and then they kind of don't at the same time. I can't remember. All right, for now it's working, and before phantoms spawn in, I need to sleep. But that's good, we have iron. We have iron going now. At least I think so. That means I should be able to eventually upgrade my tools and get to work on the house. Which means no tree was safe. All of my leftovers went straight back into emerald trades. But the minute I ran out, it was back to the farms. Both farms this time were at risk. It doesn't matter if you're oak or spruce. You're all worth the same to the villagers. We're gonna need this at some point. May as well waste the iron now. Then we can actually name tag our guy. We'll name him Frank. This is double protection, okay? If he despawns or is disappeared, then we know he just died, okay? Because his name is Frank and he's holding an apple. 2 methods to not be exploded. Somehow the iron farm is still functioning. Normally it breaks by now, but that's okay. I took the brief time I had to gather up some more crops. Oh, we have so much food. Can we make anything with this food like right now? If I had cooked chicken, I can make a chicken sandwich. Do I have chicken? I do. I can cook a little bit of this. Making sure this does still work, by the way. Oh, shoot. It's falling down. It does still work, but it's going really fast, but it's falling down. I've never had a farm work too well. My first plan of attack was to use trapdoors, but then I realized that they'd just be balancing on the trapdoors, and then I wouldn't get any iron anyway, so I would just have to get more iron, which I don't have yet. Okay, let's make our chicken sandwiches. There we go. Very nice. Now I've got a good food source. I can go back to trading with the villagers, which seems to be my only thing. I promise I'll build a house soon. I just need the tools. Okay, lots of trading. We have lots of emeralds. Now what I'm thinking, we should make a toolsmith. Oh, I need to borrow 2 iron from you. Thank you. Now we do this. Bang. I mean, realistically, we need axes, right? Isn't that what we would need? Because tree chopping. So we can cycle his trade to axes and just get a bunch of these and use them for tree chopping. Oh my goodness gracious. 2 legendaries in a row is kind of crazy. Oh my word, a legendary iron axe? That's actually an okay. All right, so we're gonna take this legendary iron axe and probably make it into something because I don't. Oh wait. We are able to make him an expert instead of a journeyman, and we get more axes and a shovel. Wait, and then the end is a pickaxe. We literally got the guy to give us everything we needed, and this already has Unbreaking 3 on it. That is crazy, and it's epic. Oh my word. Now that I feel like we've crossed the point of no return, as in we made it, time to make an enchant table. My travels early on made making a level 30 all that much easier, and with 60 levels, holy cow, when did I get that? Now we take this axe, bang bang, for 4 levels, and then of course we already have a mending book. Bang bang, the max epic diamond axe. Heck yeah. My final task for the night was to finally fix the iron farm collection system. With enough iron at our disposal, I made more hoppers and foolproofed the farm. Day 35 starts off strong. These next set of days are to prep for me finally building my starter home. First by cutting down a bunch more trees, and then trading it all away with the Fletchers. That way I could use those emeralds to re-roll my pickaxe buys until I got a usable one. With rare acquired, I did more enchanting on all of my tools, along with combining some of them up to make them even better. Dude, we got all the colors of the rainbow going. We got the epic axe, we got the rare diamond pickaxe, and the legendary diamond shovel. I like it. All right. We have efficiency 5 on 2 of them. We also have siphon on 2 of them, which means if I do this, I insta pick up the cobble, and now this thing cannot steal any from me. So I could just sit here the whole time, and lava will never burn a cobble ever again. So that's really good for us, because that means I can start working on the house. We've got all the tools we need for that project. Now comes the materials. First, I need lava. In the nether, I scaled down the side of the bastion to reach the ocean floor in order to get extra hot sauce, using all of that in order to make a very large cobble gen. That way, my siphon enchant can go to work for me while I probably go and make food. I mean, I'm not AFK, you are. After I returned and my inventory was full, I got to stage 2 of the build, the land. Directly under us sits 2 perfectly mineable layers of dirt. That way, I can get a bunch of it and put my house on it. I really don't want to live on one layer my whole life. You know what? I think it's time. I think it's finally time we go out and we build our own house, our own little corner of the world. I'm gonna try and like at least add some hills so it's a little more overworldy like. Let's see, I'm thinking we're gonna raise our house up by 1 block at least, and I'm gonna make a circle because I like circles. I like turtles. I'm just gonna make a very easy circle. So like you start with 5, there you go, and then 3, and then 2, and then 1 1, and then 2, and then 3, and then 5 3 2 1 1 2 1 2 3. There we go. A perfect circle in Minecraft. This home is one of my favorite designs, starting off with a walled landscape to keep the mobs out and a 3x3 plated interior. The walls itself are outlined in regular oak wood, while their interior is filled in with planks and stripped logs. Tackling the roof on day 39, I outlined the sides and the front with more rounded shapes than normal. From there, I filled it in with brick to get away from using another wood type on the build, but also giving the illusion that we have a solid block palette, even for this world. You know what, I'd say that looks pretty good. Maybe we do a little bit more stone up top and like take away that top layer and make that stone. Hold on, let me go back so I can kind of show you. So like it looks like if you're out here, then the entire outline is stone. Taking away that roof slab of brick and turning that into stone might be good. So let me go back and grab some stone and see if I can fix that. Also some light. I gotta remember like lights. Do we have a lantern guy? I think we do. Yo, lantern guy, you still in here? Nope, he is not. I'll cure him later. I instead bought lanterns from another guy and returned to the house, this time to add in a few extra details on the roof, such as stone highlights, and on the very top of it, taking away the brick to fully enclose it in a stone outline. Day 41, the house is bare bones, so I collected up a few decorative blocks and headed over to spruce up the place. we take the oak log, we run it all the way up to the top, and I guess we do the same thing in the corner. Maybe we run it across as well, like that. We could also do like a spruce trapdoor here. Actually, all the way down maybe would be interesting. Fill this in the same way we did the bottom. Now I'm just gonna mirror that onto this side. Trapdoor, bang. Okay, so we kind of have the top looking a little strange, but what if we also did this? Just all of that with our grass blocks. Not in love with that right there, whatever that's doing. Can we use like a button to stop that? Hold on. Shoot, we can't. Okay. That is a little strange. I don't think it makes the build look awful, because what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna take these trapdoors. I'd like to run either that. No, I think that's either too much spruce or too much oak in the same line. So maybe we do like that. That green is so strange that it does that. And then we'll do like one leaf and a leaf, and then two different flowers, and then one of them will be in a pot. Okay, like that. I like it. As for below, if we really want to add a lot of depth, we're gonna take these spruce planks, turn them into spruce stairs, and then use our trapdoors and do this all the way around. Now for up top, I think we'll just do this with that. I feel like it's just too tall maybe, because we have to change this out for a stair, and then we'll put a lantern up here with two pots and two different flowers, something like that. Then we can do our leaves down here. Thinking we take this top part and we make a little lantern hanger like that. Ooh, what if we added a chain to that? Hold on. There we go, the chain holding the light. I love it. I actually really like this. It looks strange, and I'm not gonna deny that, but I think that looks really good. Well, tomorrow I can work on the interior and bring glass over. I keep forgetting about the glass. This house is awesome, but it doesn't only have to be in my world. My Patreon has a tier that allows you to paste these builds into your world at any time. That way you can have them too, along with the ability to learn my build style. You know, level yourself up as a builder. I have sets from all kinds of videos up on my Patreon, so make sure to go check that out. If you ever thought I planned stuff out, you would be wrong. My ideas never work, so instead, I'll let you see how my brain processes out the house interior. Oh, what are we doing here? What do we do in here, team? I really don't know. We can have beams that go across. We can make like a fence wall here. This area be the kitchen, so we can mark that out by taking away the floor. I'd normally use like stone and cobblestone in order to make the actual kitchen floor. That way it's a little bit more unique. Okay, wait, let me fiddle with the roof here for a second. So what I'm thinking is we cover it all in spruce. This definitely removes a bit of our space in here, but I've never not loved a challenge. We are officially weatherproof. As for separating out the floors, I just went with a raised slab on the oak frame. On the opposite side, I had half the floor be a mix of stone and cobble for the kitchen, while I stripped logs to match the planks for the rest of it. I mean, that seems fine, right? Like that's fine. Then we could do like something right here, like just like some books and a crafting table and a planter or something like that, and then you just walk up here and then boom, you're upstairs, which needs light. Very much so light. We need light in here. As for down here, so kitchen, I'm thinking chests along this area, which would be, yeah, that'll be fine. And then a crafting area. I mean, I guess we can make this wall our crafting area, maybe this wall as well. Up here, I'm thinking obvious enchant table, maybe some barrels for storage, and we make an actual bedroom. First, let me do this real fast so that there is a railing here. I'm also thinking we switch out some of these random like planks because this looks very flat. So if we just stick in some logs instead, this will be much better. Okay, very wooden up here. If we light a fire, we will absolutely implode. There we go. Put this here like this. Enchant table down, anvil, grindstone, and you know what, we'll put a lantern right in between so it's lit up back there. As for the bed, we'll probably end up placing it here. Maybe we do like a barrel here, and we could do like a wall divide. We got ourselves a barrel, we got ourselves a chest, a lantern on top. That works into the rail system. It's also looking at this floor thinking like, what if we did that? It's like at random intervals we just have a stair, kind of give it little gaps. I like that. I like the gaps. We could also do some buttons, something like that. That's good. I like that. Then for the kitchen, I wanted to make sure and prioritize all of the different smelting blocks, even going so far as to incorporate the blast furnaces into the floor design. For the chest area, I might have gone a little overboard. Even with 1,000 days in this world, I don't think I could fill all of these up. I need to move over here. I'm just gonna leave all this garbage. Oh, hey, ow, ow, stop that. Dude, you know what's crazy? I don't have any food on me at all, and he decides to come in here and give me the starving effect. Are you for real? Why are y'all waiting? I'm eating your flesh. Why are y'all waiting outside my house? With the stalkers taken care of, I went back to my temporary base and loaded up on items. Honestly, having to run back and forth just to unload my stuff sucked. Who told me to build so far away? It was only until I had a few loads left that I remembered I own a horse. I forgot about Frank this whole time. Thankfully, he carried my big behind back and forth all the way to the home, finally letting us move into our starter base at the end of day 45. Before I went to bed though, I had to do a bit more decorating around the house, adding in some nice leaves as well as fixing up my food situation, because I'd be starving out here. I crafted up some mutton wraps, which normally aren't in the game, but that's why we love Farmer's Delight. All right, now that we have everything here, kinda, if I want to escape that village for other things, you know, like other than going over there every once in a while to get more food or trees or whatever, and live self-sustained over here, I need to do some terraforming and bring all of what's over there over here. Now, my plan was to finish all of this in a day or two, but not only was this project massive, as I'm planning out the future of all my builds, I also got a blood moon in the middle of the night. That led to multiple explosions throughout the night, like directly on the project I'm working on, or even on my literal house. You can say Creepers and I have a little bit of beef. Ignoring the mobs for now, I went over to my iron farm and whoa, that's a lot of iron, which is great because I was using it to craft up my own set of epic or legendary iron gear. I was sick of those creatures ruling the land around my house and I need the armor to fight them off. This blood moon was just the beginning of the mob's torment in this world. The blood moon sets? Good. By the end of the night, we were able to get a really good iron set. All right, I need to get back to the village, preferably without taking any damage because I need to do some enchanting. We have emeralds on us. We need to go buy lapis. So we realistically only need to enchant for unbreaking. So if we go over there and get as many levels as we can to enchant all 4 of them, we could use the reroll mechanic in order to make sure that all of these have unbreaking on them. Let's go, horsey. Get me over there. You know, I wonder how much of an impact I've had on spruce. Like, if you think about it and count how many logs I've actually cut down in every video combined, I might be Spruce's #1 op. Does Spruce hate me even though I love it? That's a problem for another day. That currently won't stop me from trading it all away. I told you I need some levels. Unfortunately, I won this battle of attrition because the villagers gave up and ran out of emeralds. It's fine though, because with a couple of carrots, I can just breed them and get new ones. What's it like to be easily replaced? Day 49. You already know what I did. Trades, trades, and more trades. Finally, I can run through these enchants. Other than all this brick, get that out of my inventory. We brought back a bunch of lapis. We have extra XP bottles, okay, and then we have all of the books that we could possibly need other than unbreaking, so let's get it done. Unbreaking, that's perfect, even better. Unbreaking 3, bang. Okay, that's actually not good at all. I just realized something. If I enchant this and it gets blast, then I can't put this first in the anvil, so we're gonna have to put what we actually want on this version of the chestplate and then combine with this later. That's okay. All right, maybe we shouldn't be enchanting these, but at the same time, who really cares? Okay, yeah, you know what I do? I just want some simple leggings with unbreaking 3. Okay, see, that would have worked for that. Now, can we get unbreaking 3 on these? Okay, we could have. Wow, that sucks a little bit. Let's put these books together. Okay, and then on the helmet, 10 levels is crazy. But this on here, 10 levels is mental. But if we did this and then this, it costs 15. Okay, all right. We're gonna need so many levels, dude. We need more villager trades, I guess. And I left my horse over there as well, so that's probably a good thing that we're going back. I was so down bad for levels. I made a new anvil when I got there. I just knew this process would take forever, but it's so needed. By the end of the day, we had 3/4 of the set. Of course, we couldn't just get all of it. It's fine though, because day 50 started off with a bunch more trades. Finally, Prot 4, Unbreaking 3, Mending on everything. The best iron set ever. We're done. This took way too many levels and way too long to do, but you know what? We got some extra emeralds for it. It's fine. That means I can work on the base freely again. Wait, I'm out of food. I'll make some at home. I'll figure it out. Shockingly, I hadn't made any of the Farmer's Delight blocks for my kitchen yet, and this gave me a great opportunity to do so, as well as look through some of the recipes. Oh, can we do ratatouille right now? Potatoes, beetroot, onion, and tomatoes. That's it. There we go. Ooh, we're making ratatouille. That's literally like one of my favorite movies of all time, so I'm happy about that. Let's make some bowls so that we can scoop it up. Bang, we got plenty of bowls. Ratatouille. This is such a, honestly, it looks really cool. Like, it's so hard to do pixel art, but like this looks nice. Outside, I returned to my terraforming duties, cleaning up and finishing the formerly exploded land, while also venturing over to the proposed barn side of the base, making sure to vary the height as we go. So it feels more like a true world and not super flat. Well, this is all the dirt that we had, so I need more. Should I farm it from underneath my house? Because technically, mobs cannot spawn on bedrock, right? So if I were to just come in here real quick, go down, and then mine at this level, nothing should spawn down here, right? Which, yeah, okay. Which means this is fine. This is a fine way to do this. This took like 30 seconds to get so much dirt. I love Efficiency 5 shovels. They're so good. Finally finished with the dirt, and I think it looks pretty good. Just have to build on it now. Speaking of, I began outlining some farms that I think will match the area pretty nicely. Okay, see, we have like a weird botanical garden going on. I don't know, I think it looks okay. We have enough room to do like a random villager stand and a path that goes around it, or a random villager stand and a path that goes around it on either side here. So I think that's good. We could also do like lampposts or something along our walk to nothingness. But this does give us a good area to go with. So we've got rice back there. We could do, how many vegetables do we have over there? I think it's 8, right? So we could do like wheat, carrots, potatoes, beetroot, tomato, onion, cabbage, something like that. Now, if we are gonna do that, I'm gonna need a hoe. I'm gonna need a good hoe. Okay, we need a diamond hoe. There's no way we're not using a diamond hoe. Rare, awesome. That'll work perfectly for me. I'd love to put unbreaking on it, but we don't have any unbreaking books. Can we like get an unbreaking 1 or something? Perfect, that'll work. And then, ooh, we need more water and buckets. We have buckets. I need to go grab water. We're gonna need lanterns and trapdoors. Come on, steed. Let's go back to the village. I need to grab some water. Actually, what should I name you? What should I name this guy? I think I said Frank earlier in the video because everything is always Frank, but if you guys think of a different name, let me know down below in the comments. Oh no, I forgot about this part. Oh, shoot. That's pretty bad for me. Hey, so, I didn't actually come here to do a raid. I came for water. I'm so sorry, everybody. Okay, all right, Frank, you take the back line. I'll handle the pillagers. Frank, you hold them off. You protect the villagers. I'll get the pillagers, all right? All right, Frank? I know you got this. I'll also handle all the mobs, all right? You just make sure the villagers stay safe. Frank, the villagers are over there. Go to them, not this random house. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. We're getting mollywopped right now. If this doesn't give me Hero of the Village right now and I have another raid round, I'm going to be freaking out. Thank you. Oh my word, that was the worst thing ever. My inventory is full of garbage now. There's also a Vex who's like stuck. What is going on there? Did all of you live, by the way? Did you all live? Oh no, we're missing one now. One of them probably died to a Vex. All right, that's fine. I can replace him. Holy crap, that was the worst thing I've ever had to do in my life. You know what? We did get totems though. We did get a good amount of totems. We have 3 extras now, so we're never gonna have to do a raid again. What do we get from the raid treasure bag? Recall potions, teleports you back. Ooh, you know what? Maybe I was a little hasty. Okay, the recall potion is kind of goated. That's so if we go to the end, right, and we get stuck, we can just recall home. Home is wherever your bed was, so that's literally amazing. Was it worth that entire raid, though? I really can't tell. Replacing the Franks did make me a little worried, though, because my iron farms tend to not work, and this one's been undisturbed and working for many days now. What if this guy messes it all up? Oh, and speaking of Franks, Frank, where are you? Where are you, pal? Oh, good, you're still over here. You know, you could have held down the fort a little bit better while I was getting mollywopped, but that's fine. Oh look, iron golem, it works. It's all right, buddy. I know you don't know any better. Back at base, I started outlining the farms with water to save on space, then mapped out all of the lantern watering holes along with hoeing the ground, which at night was the worst idea I could have ever done. There were so many mobs. Day 55 was a continuation of the last couple of days, truly finishing off the farms, starting by placing down our triple stack of wheat, potatoes, and carrots. The other farms were tomato and cabbage, as well well as beetroot and onion. But there was one thing about today that changed the course of this video: the slimes. I've been bearing with the slimes as sort of a coexister. I hit them here and there, but never had I gotten to the point of pure hate till today. Dude, slimes, I want you to know I'm gonna make sure none of you are ever able to spawn again. Like, I'm gonna make so much of this ground path blocks that you're never gonna be able to spawn again. What happened here? Oh my gosh. This is utterly ridiculous. The number of mobs, the slime, it's so unbelievably annoying. All right, we're doing it. We're going on a venture. I have a good shovel already. I am going to outline our entire area in path blocks. I can't handle this. I just can't. This project was insane. I never felt like I've done more work in my life. The path had to be complete though, because otherwise I'd have to deal with more slimes for the rest of the video. However, one thing they never tell you is your shovel can't always keep up. Okay, well, I think this guy needs a break. Look at him. He's all beat up. I need to go heal him up with the villagers. Take a break. Dude, that area that I have to turn into path blocks is so massive. Oh, it's killing my hand, man. Oh my word. After forcefully trading up for some XP, I was back to work. It's honestly just a mindset at this point. Doing this will cause so much less stress later on. This will all be worth it in the end. The worst part about all of this is I think I'm probably now halfway. Maybe a little bit further, but still, this is just... My hand is killing me. I don't know. I don't know if this was worth it. No, it is. It is. It's 100% worth it. I hate slime. Final block. Bang. There. Now, if we're inside this circle, nothing should be spawning. No slimes, nada. All right, like we should be chilling now, okay? If it still spawns, if I see slimes out there, I'm throwing hands with Notch. All right, I'm doing it. Look at that. They're spawning outside. They're spawning outside of this area. Okay, this is getting a little obnoxious. Look, guys, I don't want to deal with another raid, okay? I got my totems. I'm chilling now. So how about we all shoot this guy right here? There we go. Thank you. I do not want to deal with it anymore. What also sucked was my farms were still being destroyed. In that time that I took to do the path block ground thing, many a slime trampled my crops, but after fixing them one last time, I thought it was finally over. Well, good. That means, oh my goodness, no. There's no way. How do I get you to stop spawning? No, like genuinely, how is he here? Is it because there's like so much grass over here? Like, is it right here they can spawn because there's grass? Wouldn't that mean they could spawn over there though? But they haven't. They haven't even spawned on the upper level either. I'm so confused. How do slimes spawn? I built this whole area so that they wouldn't. Like, for an immediate solution, I could fill it up with flowers, right? And they won't spawn. Do they spawn on flowers? Do flower blocks, are they counted? It's okay, past me. Your devious mind will figure out a way to get rid of the green goo soon. Okay, time for some new food sources today. We've got some beef, we got some pork, and we got some mutton. We can work with all of these to make great dishes, I'm sure. The only thing we don't have yet is rice, because that's still growing. That's gonna take forever, by the way. I used 4 stacks of bone meal and got this farm and half of this one. I mean, yeah, yikes. That's okay, good food can be made without rice. There are plenty of other things that we can make. Just look at all these beautiful items here. So what should we start with? The pasta with mutton chops we definitely could do. We could make barbecue on a stick, the mutton wrap, that's a good one. Ooh, we can make dumplings with this. Ooh, I do like a dumpling. Cooked bacon, we can do barbecue on a stick, bacon sandwich. Ooh, okay, all right, that's the first one we're making. We're making a bacon sandwich. Those are super, super good in real life and super easy to do. So let's get, ooh, we need a cutting board. I completely forgot that we were in need of one of those. And then we need a knife as well. Should we make a diamond knife? We probably shouldn't, but it would be kind of funny to do that. Diamond knife. Then we cut our pork up into bacon strips. And then we cook the bacon. That's why we have these smokers in here. Add some charcoal, let that simmer for a bit. Oh, we could do the pasta. So we we need tomatoes to turn into tomato sauce. So we're gonna need a bunch of more bowls. Bowls are always a pretty big thing, but if we make tomato sauce, then we can put that in with spaghetti noodles, which is just dough. So that's gonna be wheat and eggs. Think like this, right? Okay, we make wheat dough. Okay, so we can make the dumplings with wheat dough. So we're gonna set some of it aside so that we can do dumplings with it. But I'd also like to make 16 pastas. Then we got our cooked bacon here. Let's do this. Bang, bacon sandwiches. Awesome, put that in here. Look at all the nourishment, look at all the food. After making some bacon and eggs to finish off our meals, I began brainstorming our next big play. It was fun doing all this cooking, except I don't have a bakery to actually do it in. I was thinking earlier, what if we came out here and then we had like a nice little bakery, and up here we could have our barn for our animals. So it's like, great, the slaughterhouse and then right to the bakery or kitchen thing. Guess I'm gonna have to do more building, aren't I? Probably a good thing. I don't really want to go deal with the mobs right now. Pause. Did you notice a distinct lack of slimes in the distance? Not a single one. Yeah, I found a mod that targets slimes specifically and deletes them from the game. Hence why I'm removing the flowers. I wasn't planning on telling any of you this. I was just gonna leave it as a little Easter egg, but I've sort of hyped up the fact that I hate slimes for the plot, so I think this thickens it. Anyway, rice. That's right, I moved the farms. That's how I ended my night. Definitely not thinking about the slimes. It was all rice. Day 65 was material gathering for the barn. First taking a stock of our brick situation, which could have been better. Then for the other materials, what else am I going to use? Spruce and oak. That's like literally it's super flat. What else am I supposed to use? As for the build itself, I started with a brick outline intertwined with spruce. I seem to love having logs sticking out. Maybe it's the fact that I just love log cabins, but I implement it into all of my builds these days. Unfortunately, the night caught up with me and I'll have to get back at it the next day. Well, that's how you build a barn, baby. That took all of nothing. That was the easiest build I've ever done. I think I'm getting better at this. Look at that. We got the detailed front. Lovely. We got the nice... Oh, we don't have the nice windows. Hold on. I could have sworn we were done with it, but I was wrong. All right, let me put the windows in. The easiest part that I forget every time. There we go. The detailed backside, lighting on every side. I did these little, like, barrel campfire. That's not what that is. That's what that is. Crafting table, chest, leaf, lantern sections, just so it's lit up all around. Then inside, of course, we're gonna have our animals. We have 4 pens. I think this is enough light in here. All right, cool. We've got our first pig. Oh, I'm staring at his butt. How many days am I gonna be staring at pig butt? Comment down below your predictions. 3. That's the answer. It's 3. The horse whose name isn't Friday, it was not near as fast as we all thought. All good though, because collecting every type of animal for the second time this video was still pretty fun. Look how many eggs I got to mash into this one wall. I think we've earned a rest. I do. I think we've earned a little bit of a sleep. As for day 71, I did almost the exact opposite. We are grinding a lot today. First, I wanted to get diamond armor from the villagers and couldn't remember the correct block, so I brought over a blast furnace and grindstone. On the way, I stopped by our wood farm to collect a little bit more of spruce. Using what I got from the Fletchers, I traded up my armor smith all the way to the bottom half of diamond. However, I was now completely out of trades. With the need for emeralds so high, I ventured into the nether, found a gravel formation miles away, and used that to make more Fletchers for tomorrow's trades. The next day, Frank here traded up to the top half of diamond, finally maxing him out. But to get a solid set, I kept trading and re-rolling till I had epic or legendary pieces. Okay, that's one thing down. I wanted this very badly, and now we're out of emeralds again. The other thing that I wanted was swords. Swords, plural. However, the guy who sells swords isn't giving me any deals on... Oh, I made buttons. Isn't giving me deals on stuff. Dude, 23 for an axe? We already have an axe. I've been trying to use iron with him. Oh, wait, that might upgrade him, actually. Hold on. Ah, there we go. Oh, it's already got looting one, but it has smite on it. It's not that great. Trading for more emeralds, I bought all of 2 swords, which when re-rolled, changed to something I'd never seen before. Wait, what? We just got a regular diamond sword. Well, now that's actually, it may not be legendary, but it doesn't have any debuffs, so that's not bad, I don't think. We can't trade for any more right now. You know what, whatever. Is that a random chance that we just accidentally get like the regular item? Huh. All right, whatever, I'm cool with it. Let's get the heck back to home. I got 45 levels to turn this sword into something great. I don't want to say my luck is good or bad, but when I got looting, it was strictly looting. Like, there's nothing else on the sword, which meant I had to use more of my diamonds to make more swords to enchant those to combine up with the other sword. Why couldn't I have just gotten this on the first try? Okay, a regular diamond sword with sharp 4, fire aspect 2, mending, and looting 3. I'll eventually add unbreaking to that when we get it in a villager, but we don't have any more villagers to tame. But the reason I wanted to get a looting sword, I thought it would be fun to go for the wither. All right, in the Superflat world, you can kind of fight the wither anywhere. Why do I have gravel? So I figured it'd be fun to go ahead and beat him up, you know, maybe make a beacon. It's been a long time since I made a beacon in a video. Day 73, we're headed to the nether. I've not done much in this dimension other than bridge to actual land. However, now I get to hit wither skeletons all day. Getting to the fortress, I already had one skull, thanks to a random raid party that kept attacking me. But having that skull was good, because I did almost end the run. Could have gone worse. Yeah, okay, so I'm an idiot. What do you expect? Oh, that's 2. Third one. Let's go. We can fight the wither now. Now, one thing I know before we end up fighting this thing is that I'm gonna have to get a bow because I do not have one yet. As for where I can get that bow, I believe I know a place. Hello, Fletchers. What do you have for me? I could go with a crossbow, actually. I never really used crossbows. Bang, bang, piercing 3, unbreaking 3, quick charge 2. It's like the tier 4 of a tier 5 crossbow. It's not the best, but it'll work. Oh, I need arrows. Any of you got arrows? Thank you very much. All right, today is the big day. Get off my property. Hey, hey. All right. Now that they're handled, let's go find a spot to kill the wither. I think I'm gonna go... Ooh, I could go torment that village over there. That sounds like a great idea. Hello there, gentlemen. What a lovely flower patch you have. You wouldn't mind if I just did a little bit of this, and uh-oh, there's a guy right there. Yeah, you might wanna... I'm gonna let him stay here, and then I'll see you later, buddy. Good luck. He's fine. All right, well, that was pretty difficult. Anyway, let's see here. We got the Wither treasure bag along with the Nether Star. What did we get? We got infernal sponges and almost the ability to do it again. What is the point of this? This literally does nothing. All right, we got the Nether Star. That's all we needed. When it comes to making the beacon, we have one issue. Even though it's easy to craft, my valuable stash, in block form at least, isn't nearly enough. An iron farm that had been running for over half the video was barely able to do over half of a full beacon. That's not good. We should realistically need exactly a stack of iron or diamonds or gold or emeralds. Blocks, that is. For now, if we just put this down, it'll at least light up, showing us that we have one. Yeah, beacon acquired. It's a pretty big milestone. It's been a while since I've been able to do that. I think we'll be able to make a full one by the end of the video though, so that'll be cool. Setting aside the beacon goal for now, today I went to work on my armor, or more specifically, the way to max out my armor. I'm gonna be making a villager trading hall, or at least the outside of it will be. They don't need an inside. Now, along with this build, I wanna make sure that it is 2 different stories, kind of. That side I want to be 1 story, this side I wanna be 2 stories, because otherwise it's gonna feel a little bit out of place over here. And with that, the outline is completed, kind of. We've got the stone down, at least. Let's speed this up. On top of the stone came a simple spruce outline. The roof was arched and the walls were made of oak. As for all of the details, I really just tried to add in as many indents, shelving spaces, and of course leaves as I could. Now that the trading hall is done and gorgeous, might I add, we have an inside that looks like, all right, there's a bat in here. It looks like this. It's not too good. In here we have some things to do. I gotta move all of the villager jobs over and then design a way so that they don't escape while sitting in their rows. I am not doing a proper interior. First, I stole their jobs. They didn't care for them anyway. Then back at the trader, I sectioned out each worker's area, depending on how many of them I actually had. As for them staying in place, I'm using my patent-pended trapdoor method, which just maximizes how many villagers I can have. Finally finishing it up with shelving that's meant to keep them from jumping out. Fletcher, our armorer, another Fletcher, round 4 Fletcher, Fletcher V5, Mason 1, 2, and 3, our faithful librarian, Fletcher 6, 7, and the rest of the alchemists. Finally, we're done. Our villagers are here. I obviously have a couple slots that I can still fill up inside the trading hall, but everyone's joined us, finally. I'm gonna switch out my food sources now. We've kind of run out of bacon sandwiches. I think we'll move on to dumplings. I like dumplings. Day 78 was clearly a different recording session because, well, you'll see in a sec, but I'm starting a bakery. Not only the rice, but my other fields can be harvested soon, along with the animals. And I'd like a place for them to all be made into food. You guys think I'll ever have vegan viewers? Probably not. Anyway, so this is the building where it was all meant to be housed. I'm still in iron? I thought I had diamond. I have the set. What have I been doing this whole time? Why am I making a bakery right now? Why does this matter more than armor? Should I stop what I'm doing? No. All right, we're making the bakery first, and then I guess we're doing armor. Why the heck have I not been doing that? Back to the build, I tried to heavily texture the wall on this one, as well as combine the blocks from all of our other builds in a different way, like having the spruce and stone roof. The outside patio might be the best part, as it serves as a little cookout area for all of our meats. Okay, there. Now we have a bakery. We've got our outside campfires if I really want to cook something on them. We have all of our stocked smokers with the cutting board, of course. All right, I do need knives out here, but that's fine. We got a bunch of cabinetry, all of our Farmer's Delight stoves, storage, lighting, and atmosphere, baby. I love it. We even have a path to it. Not that the path leads anywhere, but it at least looks very good. Now, all of our crops won't go to waste, and we have a lot of them. I grabbed every food item from the main house in order to sort it in the new one, or the new bakery. It's not a house, it's a house for the food, I guess. Now, originally, after creating a bakery, I would go ahead and start cooking. Jesse, we gotta get cooking, but we're not gonna do that. We're gonna focus on our armor. I'm still kind of chilling with this armor, and at some point I'd like to face a dragon, so it'd be best if I upgraded at least a little bit. I don't really know how much better diamond is. Heck, we could go to netherite right now if we tried. That'd be kind of fun. I haven't been to the nether in a while. You know what? Let's do that. Let's focus on some netherite, actually. We've got all the tools. Are these max? I don't even remember. Okay, sure. So we need to first max this out, and then we need 8 netherite ingots. That's pretty easy. So let's see. We have our recall potion, so we could go as far into the nether as we want, but I probably should get these enchanted first, and we have 10 levels. That's not great. Obviously, we're going to use this for emeralds, which I then traded up with the alchemists for a bunch of XP bottles, as well as with the librarians for books that we need for the armor. Okay, now I can finally do some enchanting. We can re-roll. Actually, I have the re-roll mod, which is awesome, but we can get unbreaking on that, unbreaking on this, frick. All right, let's try this again. Unbreaking. Might be better to just make an unbreaking villager at this point. I've enchanted one thing and I'm already molding. Unfortunately, re-rolling is not on my agenda for tonight, but the beacon is. Anyway, I forgot we had a beacon, but I got another 33 iron blocks we can try and put on this thing. See how far this gets us. Probably not very. Oh, we finished layer 2. Okay, let me take this off. We're gonna have to repower it. Awesome, and bang. So we need, how many more is that? We would need 25 on this layer and then 9 on the other, minus 3, 25 plus 6. Equals 31. We need 31 more iron blocks. Why is there a bat in here? Can you kill it? Can I carry you, by the way? Shoot. You're fat. After insulting the iron golem, I broke more trees, traded up for emeralds, re-rolled the villagers, and finally got the books for the armor set. There we go. Now we have unbreaking, mending, feather falling, and prop 4. All the 4 original villagers that we actually like. So we need exactly 2 of these. I can't even afford 1. We need 2 of these. I can't afford 1. We need 2 of these that I can afford. Yikes, we are cooked. But if I go to sleep right now and reset their trades, tomorrow I should be able to finish my armor. Oh wait, then I gotta go netherite mining, don't I? Okay, this should be enough for armor, and then we have a bunch of bottles of enchanting if I need any more for combining, which I probably will. I always do, but hopefully we can get these 4 done. Bang. Full armor. Let's put it on. Retire the iron and do the exact opposite diamond set. Let's go. It's wait. Is our health the exact? Our health is the exact same between sets. We barely went up at all. That's okay. We've got more protection now. I will keep this set on standby, and now we have to go mining in the nether. All right, we're heading out. We're headed out to hell. Let's go. Thank God. I don't want to be here when all of these things spawn in. Bad omen aside, we need netherite. I know that we just got out of iron and into diamond, but to fully beat the game, I always feel like I need to get netherite. However, while attempting the mining process down here, I noticed my pickaxe was not able to keep up this time, even though I was mining quartz as I went. Does this not have mending? Oh my word, my pickaxe doesn't have mending on it. What am I doing? Didn't think I'd return home so soon, but in the process, I figured I'd attempt to upgrade my pick while I'm at it. Oh, what a pull. Well, now we have plus durability. How much is it gonna cost for me to put this on that? Let me grindstone it first, and then 37. I'm not doing that. I'm not I'll save it. I'll save that pickaxe for later. There's no 37. There's no way I can get 37 levels. Dude, what? What are these requirements? Should I just go kill the dragon? Honestly, I might. That might be easier. I have a bow. You know what? I'm gonna do that. I headed off on day 85 to where I thought the stronghold was. Remember how we found it really early on in the video? Well, so do I. Or at least I thought I did because I couldn't find the dang thing. Not wanting to waste an eye, I trekked around all over my base. I couldn't find this thing anywhere. So after just flat out giving up, I threw one and it was the exact opposite way that I had been heading behind my base. This thing was here the whole time? Who would have thought? All right, of course it's completely empty because we're in a super flat stronghold, but bang, there we go. Don't need these anymore. Heck off. Here we go, we're going in. What up, dragon? Ooh, we got that mod in. Okay, we could do mythic armor if we wanted to. Oh, watch this, it's gonna break. Yup, knew that. I've been scared by that too many times. Oh, it's the shattered end as well. This is gonna be actually hard to traverse, and I don't use crossbows very often, so I'm not ever gonna break these crystals, am I? Oh, never mind, I'm chilling. There we go. Now we can fight. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I can do my pickaxe upgrade thing now. That means I can go for netherite. But first, where is it? There it is. We gotta go for the elytra. I do see an end city, but I don't see a ship, which is unfortunate and a very common theme of this end, so this could take a while. I completely ignored the end cities I was seeing in favor of spawning one with a ship. Speaking of, it's right here. Normally, I only care about the elytra, but this time I discovered another thing I need much of. Ooh, wait, this is how we get diamonds. Oh, we totally have to go end city hunting now that I think about it. In order to get diamonds for the netherite that we stopped mining, the templates require diamonds. Oh, we have to actually go through multiple of these and loot them. Okay, where is this? There it is. Hold on. Can we make this pearl? Please make the pearl. Nice. Okay, we got our first elytra. If this is legendary off rip, I'll cry because that never happens for one. But two, I wouldn't have to stay here for too long. Oh my epic! We never get a good one off rip. Who are you? Okay, well, I mean, we got an epic elytra, which is actually insane. We never get that off rip, so I think we'll just equip that, fly around with it, and grab diamonds from end cities and get the heck out of here. I was blessed. A world that doesn't hate me. With an epic elytra equipped, I would do just that. Going end city to end city, stealing all of their goodies. That way, when I get back, I can make my own goodies. Oh my. Okay. All right. I need to take a second. I completely forgot that my elytra could break, and thankfully we were falling for a while, but that could have actually ended like the run, dude. Oh my word. Thankfully we have another epic elytra that is also very good, and once I put mending on them, they'll be back to normal, but my goodness, that could have been bad. Home sweet home. It's been a minute. It's been a fat minute. Now we have extra elytras, in fact, but we have this one. This is the golden ticket, baby. Also, before I forget, before I do anything else, bang. Now I can go netherite mining. Goodness gracious. Combine these two up, and then the elytra. Bang, baby. We got the best elytra in the game. Max health and speed. Those are like the two best ones you can get on an elytra, because now you can go even faster with it, which means going back and forth is going to be so much easier. And you know what's crazy? We now have 32 blocks of iron, which means bang, a full beacon. One of the first times I've done this since like 2023, dude. I haven't done a beacon in forever, but I mean, realistically, we should just probably run like resistance and health boost while we're here, like regeneration. Not that we need that or anything because we have really good armor. But tomorrow, you already know we going for that netherite. Now, going on this adventure, I wanted to stick away from mining at the start, mostly due to needing the upgrade template and some extra potions. At my first bastion, I didn't get too lucky. I know it's a chance, but I didn't get the right upgrade template. I thought here, with so many chests, I would get it, but no cigar. Instead, I found my way to a treasure bastion, which is a 100% chance guarantee of having it. Right, how do you do, gentlemen? I am here for your lutations. I hope we can agree on certain things. Uh-oh. I hope we can agree that you guys are not needed up here. Tell you what. Hello, free loot. Ooh, okay. You know what? I don't always expect to get something from it, so that's good. Hello. Go ahead and shoot your friends. Nice job. I'm so glad they listened to me. All right, good job, buddy. Let's see what we got. Ooh, okay, good. We got another spelunker potion. I don't even have to worry about that guy. No one even cares. Let's fly to the top of this thing real fast. Check it out. Check it out. We'll head down right here. Hello, everybody. I am only here for loot. Don't worry about me. Yo, what up, man? Yo, what up, man? Yo, what up, man? Yo, what up? Oh, okay. There's more than I thought. Hold on. Yeah, all right, you guys do that. I'm gonna just quickly jump over you. Grab the gold, loot the chest. Ooh, okay, we did get another upgrade template, which is good. Another one of those bad boy potions. Get out of here. Grab this gold so we have it for upgrading. Well, you know what? That was successful. Now we're gonna look for a place to mine. Okay, well, you can't pass up a good time, can ya? I think we'll also mine right around here, so I'm gonna go for it. Another bastion. Ooh, a full netherite. Another template, more potions, some extra stuff, some goodies. Get out of here. I hate these things. All right, let's start mining. Okay, so we're at Y15. I think if we take this ruby potion, we'll be able to... Oh, that's not the one. Okay, that's not going to be the one either. We need to find the correct ore grouping. This could be it. No. Okay, so far, not the best luck in the world. No, 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 no. That looks like it. There we go. Ancient debris. Ancient debris. Love it. Love it. Keep looking around. We only get 3 minutes of this. I'm literally using X-ray, but I love it. We gotta love this game. Oh, nope. Okay. This could be it. Yup. There's another one. Add it to the bank. Oh, wait. We got another one up here, it looks like. Yes, sir. 2 right here. Yup. Easy money. Ooh, ooh, ooh. 1. Nice. There's another. Dude, this is the way. This is absolutely the way. I don't even know. I think this is part of the Mystical Armors mod or something like that. We may already be over. We may still be under. We may be experiencing voice cracks in our mid-20s, but that's okay. Okay. All right. Wow, we're at 25. So that's 6 ingots of this. We started at 7, so we actually only got 18 there, but 18 for one of these potions is pretty good. It would be fun to go for, like, you know, the top of our beacon. What if we tried to go for like 3x3 of netherite blocks? So technically 9 netherite blocks at the top of our beacon pyramid thing. That would be sick. Could we do that? How many is that? 9 times 9 is 81. 81 times 4 is a lot more than I can do in my head, except it's what, like 324? Okay. It's tempting. It's tempting, though. Let's go make our armor and tools first so that we have that squared away. I just realized I have no idea where my portal is, so let's see if this recall potion works. Oh, it's drinkable? Okay. Oh, I am absolutely nauseated, but you know what? We made it home. I guess those are way handier than I thought. We need 8 smithing templates. We have 4 right now, so let's do this a couple times. Let me make these bad boys, and we have 1 extra ingot for later. Dude, the fact that I can make a block right now makes me really, really, really want to go for, like, okay, let me explain my thought process here. If we go over to our beacon, we have 4 different stacks, 4 different layers. Obviously, these are not going to be filled out as netherite, but this right here could literally be netherite. And it's going to take a lot of work, but we have the time. Oh, there's still stuff I want to do around the village, though. But we have the main buildings done in the village. I still want to decorate it with some villager trading posts. I wanted to finish the pathways. Oh, wait, there's still a windmill I have to build. Okay. We may be able to pull this off. Let's do this. Helmet, chest plate, booties, and leggings. We got the sword, pickaxe, shovel, and axe. There we go. We are fully kitted now, which means I think we finished the village first. Starting off, I wanted a windmill. The rice side of our base just seems super empty, so I got to work throughout the night crafting up this bad boy to add to our ending build. Now that that's looking good, all major buildings are done. So we're going to finish all of the pathways today and hopefully some of the decoration. And then I want to get on the netherite beacon train. And in our final days, we can do the finishing touches down there and down there. For the smaller paths around my base, I went with gravel. I feel like if I add more path blocks, I might just go insane. Don't remind me of what I had to go through with the slimes. As for decoration, I started with the lighting. The paths need illumination to walk around at night. After that, I used some bone meal to go around and growing trees. That way it didn't look so bland. Like I was just living on dirt. Finally, adding in the finishing touch of bone mealing the grass. That way it didn't seem so flat and the ground was more textured. All right, yeah, I love it. This place is awesome. We've got 2 other areas to fill out later, but now we're looking good and our inventory is full of garbage. With more fireworks acquired, I set out bastion hunting. These have the highest chance to give you a spelunker potion. And since our last test with that potion gave us 18 ancient debris and I need 324, that's on a good day, I'm gonna need at least 18 potions, but I still wanted upwards of 20. Taking the just in case into mind, I hunted down bastion after bastion, some giving me 1 potion, some giving me 2, and others just not giving me any at all. Continuing my mission until I had everything that I needed. Now that we have all of these potions, we gotta get to mining. Now, if I did my calculations correctly, we have a little bit more than enough. I could be wrong. You know what? There's always a chance. To be honest, in this situation, I would expect it. However, let's take a recall potion and see, to be honest. We may be right, we may be wrong. We got a lot of smelting to do in order to figure that out, though. I bet you're commenting right now, why is he watching it smelt? Well, Timothy, I'm proud of this achievement, okay? And I just wanted to see it finish. Or I may have went to eat, I don't know. Let's see. 1 stack of netherite ingots, plus a little bit of extra sauce. Bang. Okay. Oh my word, I did the math correctly. 9 blocks of netherite. We did it. We did it. Look at that. We have a netherite beacon, technically. It's fine. It counts. If it counts, put yes in the comments. If it doesn't, put also yes, so I don't know, because I think it counts. Starting our second to last day on this world, I had to complete the village, which meant trading stalls. Starting off, I had to strip all of the sheep. That sounds wrong, but that's what Mojang came up with. As for what I'm going to use that for, that'll be part of an awning on my spruce and oak trading posts. I make these in like all of my world just because they fit so well. First, starting off with a nice wall and fence pattern, topping that with multicolored wool, whatever colors you want to do, and then finishing them off by topping it with slabs, campfires, and trapdoors. Ooh, I think they're looking good. Hold on, sky angle, sky angle. Oh my word, it looks so adorable. There's a little village over here. Nice work. We got the other ones done. Maybe trees? Maybe trees? I can't tell. Maybe like a tree here would look good. As for the other things that would look good, maybe some life. Some plants. Plants would look good too. Do a little plant life. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We love a little plant life. And we still have 8 gravel to work with over here. Bang, bang. This. Bang, bang. Bang. The side, okay. Then right in the front, we're gonna need the pathway. There, you know what? That doesn't look too bad. It does require much bone meal. Put a bone meal here and a bone meal there. Ooh, I think we're looking good. I think we're looking good. I need to craft a couple barrels, a couple chests. Chests and barrels look pretty good inside of these things. Ooh, and they do need a little bit of lighting on the outside, like here. Looking good, looking good. Before the nighttime takes over, or not really before the nighttime. Do we actually not have that much wheat? What the heck? I might have to harvest the farm here. Hold on. I want to put some hay bales around the base, and I'm gonna daggum do so. All right, frick you. 20 hay bales, W. You know what? That will in fact work. Let's put a couple out here, like here on the side. Maybe a little bunch right here next to the farm, because that just makes perfect sense to me. And then, you know what? Maybe a little grouping here. Maybe a big old grouping here. And one last grouping on the side. Yes. Oh, it looks so good. I wish these would actually like be used by villagers, but they would just wander away. I think we completed one of my cooler bases. Dude, it's like my own little town. It looks so good. And the beacon actually shines really bright. I kind of forgot how goated beacons were. Oh, from this angle, from this angle, it's a netherite beacon only. Lovely. But there you have it, 100 days on Superflat. If you want to see more, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. All of the builds in this video will be featured on my Patreon, along with this exact world, so you can play it for yourself. If you're curious how these videos get made, made, head on over to my Twitch, where I live stream the recording process. I also post my videos on Spotify. Man, I do a lot of things. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.